I'm Benjamin, and I'm responsible for the whole Latin American market for the company Brückner, who's producing stenter frames, relax dryers, sanforizers, and all other equipment for dry finishing of textiles. And we're here on a shared booth in Colombiatex with some other German companies. And try to get a good insight of how the Latin American market is developing. Right now we heard a lot of positive feedback for this year. Latin America has a lot of potential because there are a lot of people and they are already used to produce, like most of the goods who are produced here in Latin America are for export to the US. And since all this trade war is going on with the US and China, a lot of production is relocated to Latin America because first it's nearer and so they can react faster. And secondly, they get detached more from China, and that's why it would be even a good opportunity now with the signed agreement in between of Mercosur and the European Union to also produce something in the south of South America, because Mercosur is Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay, to even export it to Europe, to detach from the Asian markets, or not depend on just one market, better to say. Yeah, I'm already like 5 to 6 years coming every year, every January to Colombiatex. There were some editions who were postponed in the pandemic, but I see every year there are more visitors, there are more exhibitors. Even like as exhibitor, not so easy to get a booth because it's not only a fair. It's called Colombiatex de las Americas. It's like from all Americas. That's why you cannot only see here Colombian customers, but also Peruvian, Ecuadorian customers. There are a lot of Brazilian customers, and now even coming Indian customers, Turkish customers also to exhibit here. And this is an opportunity for us to have all of them here together at the fair and be there for them if they want to talk about things. We are on a booth or we go to our customers. It's very close. Yeah. The most popular, as in all of the world, is our stenter frame. It's everywhere the most popular item. But lately we sell also in whole Latin America a lot of sanforizers. So there was before there were some local suppliers, even from Brazil and from other countries in Latin America, and they are not there anymore. So we took over some kind of the market share in also sanforizing. And also relax dryer, where we published the new power dry in ITMA 2 years, almost 2 years ago. And this is also a new product, what is very popular right now, because some of the customers are trying to finish in a tubular form. For example, for all this T-shirt and fabric what you don't need to open, so you can have a very much higher productivity to only dry it, and not pass it on to a stenter frame. Yeah, we have to develop, we have to innovate. If we would not innovate as we did in the past, we would not, or we would expire from the market. It's easy. It sounds very harsh, but it's like that because all these countries, like you mentioned, China, India, and Turkey, are bringing even also good machinery. But if we would not keep ahead of them and always developing, always innovating, always trying out to find new ways, and focus on that what we can do best to construct and build the best machinery, the best available, not the cheapest one, of course not, but the best available on the market, we can continue. And I mean, it's challenging in Europe right now because of all the cost of like energy and everything to produce the machines. But there we have to find ways how to keep ahead on this A level of innovation. If not, they're keeping up. And there I see like the biggest challenge to keep up with China, because China has now quite a new strategy, not to only produce cheap and a lot. They have the strategy to always go now ahead, not only copying, but innovating themselves. And if we don't keep ahead, we have a big problem. And yeah, but I'm sure we can. We have very smart people in Europe.